Hello and welcome to West Beijing. We're on the outskirts of Peking University, and as you probably guessed from the poster we just saw there, we're going to bring you a taste of the Arabic countries today, and that is because tomorrow there's the China-Arab States Cooperation Forum in Beijing. Xi Jinping will be giving a speech, and we're going to find out a little bit more about some Arab people who are here in Beijing at the moment. And joining me is Zhao.
Hi guys, my name is Zhao, and this is my colleague John Goodrich, and as he said, we are here at Peking University student dorm, and joining us today will be two special guests from Arabic countries, and I'm super excited to meet them. They're gonna teach us some Arabics and probably, just talk about their life here in Beijing. Yeah,
and the big reason for this is that there's going to be 21 representatives from countries in the Arabic region. In Beijing tomorrow, they're going to be discussing things like cooperation with China, and also they're going to be hearing an address from President Xi Jinping. We're expecting talking about the Belt and Road Forum, Belt and Road Initiative, and regional issues which China is a part of.
Absolutely. As John just said, Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to attend the opening ceremony of the 8th Ministerial Meeting of China-Arab States Cooperation Forum, and he is expected to deliver a speech there. And also, several documents will be adopted that includes a Beijing Declaration and also a 2018 to 2020 action plan, which covers more than 10 areas of cooperation. And CGTN is actually going to live stream President Xi's whole speech, so make sure to tune in to check out all you need to know about China-Arab relations.
Yeah, and we decided to find out on a slightly lower level how China-Arab relations are going on by coming here to PKU dorm to meet a guy from Jordan and another from Oman, and they're going to talk us through their experiences in China and their studies here.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
We got the first guy.
All right. Basha, are you ready? Come join us. How's it going?
I'm good. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Just say hi to our audiences.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
How are you?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, John? How are you?
Good to see you, and thank you so much for inviting us. We should explain that this is Basha's dorm where he's staying.
You are most welcome.
And he's not only invited us here, he's going to cook for us later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some specialities from Jordan. So
I'm excited. Yeah. Just sort of introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, my name is Bashar Jaber. I'm here studying master's degree in public policy in Beijing University. So I've been here for 11 months. I applied for a scholarship. It's like a cooperation between the Chinese government and Jordanian government. So I'm one of 3 students in China from Jordan. This is we are the first 3 who got this scholarship. Of course, it's because of the Belt and Road Initiative. So Jordan is a main player in this initiative, and I'm here to represent my country also.
Yeah, can you just sort of elaborate on the program? What do you know about it?
Actually, Jordan is one of the countries that participated in this initiative since day one. Our king, he visited China when President Xi announced about this initiative, and he also visited China again in 2015. The first visit was in 2013 and 2015, and he visited China before. So we also participated in the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. So we are one of the founder countries. Yeah. So it's a great opportunity for Jordan to participate in this Belt and Road.
So you said it's Chinese Ministry of Commerce?
Yes.
Okay, so what countries do they offer, do you know, like within the Arabic region?
I think all the Gulf areas, and also...
We got a guest coming. Hey! Coming in. Hey!
Oh, hi guys.
How's it going?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Hi, Nasa. How are you?
How are you? What's good?
Yeah.
Nasa is my colleague and my friend. He's like...
Is your friend? Yeah. Awesome. Say hi to our audience.
Hello guys, how are you?
Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions related to Arabic culture or how they, blend their life here in Beijing, just feel free to leave comments down below, and we will check out and ask them if you guys want. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
just to explain, we're on Facebook and Weibo and Twitter and YouTube and on CGTN app, so you can make comments anywhere there. And to find out more information about the forum tomorrow, which Zhao will be attending. You can follow the app, follow the news, and get all the latest.
Yeah, got all you need to know about China-Arab relations. All right,
Yes,
let's just sit down. Yeah.
Let me continue. So we were talking about which Arab countries are participating in the Belt and Road Initiative. So most of the Arab countries are participating. There's 22 Arab countries in the Arab League, and they are all have this Chinese Arab States Forum, Cooperation Forum. So all the Arab states are participating in this program. Also, in 2016, President Xi announced in the Arab League, he visited the Arab League and he had a speech there. He announced 10,000 scholarship for
10,000? Wow.
It's a great number. For the Arab students, scholarships, and also 10,000 training program. So it's
Training
great.
program. So what's the training
cooperation.
program?
Mostly they are about economics, the human development, human resources, agricultural. You know, China is
Just to sort of build on the China-Arab relations and to send people-to-people exchanges.
To exchange the experience of the Chinese in several sectors and fields. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, people-to-people exchanges are a big part of the Belt and Road Initiative, but it's better known for things like infrastructure building and facilitating trade ties. Is that something that's also going on between China and Jordan?
Actually, we have like 3 big projects. One of them is like a nuclear plant. China is participating with the Russian companies in this project, and also there's a railway connecting Jordan with the Gulf area, and also Palestine and Israel to reach the Mediterranean Sea, and also Mediterranean Sea. Sorry, and also there is another project, also oil pipe from Al Basra in Iraq to in Jordan. So
wow, so there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I think this is what we'll be hearing a lot more about tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Basha, I know you're going to cook for us.
Yeah.
Do you want to go up and check burning the...
I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah.
There will be hummus, and there will be also
so
tomato.
These are the ingredients?
Yes.
Oh, so you will be using tomatoes and also hummus?
Hummus, tahina, and also some olive oil.
Sounds great. I'm
this one
very
is easy.
excited.
The other one is more complicated.
All right. We'll just see what you bring us back.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Cool.
So see you in 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see you in a bit. All right. During this time, do you, Nasser, just want to introduce yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Nasser. I'm from the Middle East and Oman. And the funny part about Oman is like some Chinese, they don't know about Oman, but the moment you mention Oman, the funny part about Jordan, they have the capital, which is Amman. They say, are you saying Amman? It's no, it's different. It's Oman, not Amman. You have to explain it in Chinese, which is Amman, which is the Chinese phrase of Oman. So I come here for the program of the PhD program, also sponsored by the Minister of Commerce, which is Theoretical Economics of National Development. It's also sponsored for the government officials in all developing countries. They're aiming for the developing countries specifically, and also in the African continents in particular. Also, we are, since we are one of the developing countries, that's why we are there, and also the Belt and Road Initiative that the China is embracing right now.
Cool. I heard that you've been in Beijing 2 years actually.
Yeah, actually the funny part is the moment I tell this to my colleagues in Beida, they will be like, oh, how come, why you didn't come here? It's like I did my master in Tsinghua, and the moment I mention Tsinghua, everybody's like, oh, it's not sensitivity, but it's
that kind of
why you went there, why you went there, why you didn't come here and stuff like that. It's opportunities. It's an eye opener for me, to be honest. I've seen Tsinghua. Then they say like, why didn't you pursue your PhD in Tsinghua? I told them I've already seen Tsinghua. I love Tsinghua. And I want to see something else. I love challenges. That's why I come to Beida to do my PhD.
So when you were in Tsinghua, that was back in 2015?
Yes, in 2015 January. The program was for a 1-year program, also sponsored by Minister of Commerce, also targeting the developing countries, specifically for those Belt and Road countries. And
so Chinese government gave you full scholarship?
Yes, they'll give you full scholarship, which is provided, and they will the facilities provided, the talent that they bring for the program. Everything is so amazing that it will help you really open your eyes for your economy, because it's more like economic prospect. So you will open your eyes in developing countries, because China is also a developing country. We are developing countries. We cannot learn from the Western style, because it's developed countries. if you want to learn from those who are developing, those who are developing like China. So this is one of the best examples that we are getting from here, from China. And also, I'm not saying it's only them learning from, only us learning from them. It's also, you know, win-win strategy, which is like they will learn from also the challenges that we are facing, since we are also developing countries. It's more like that, yeah.
So when you first came to China, what's your initial impression on China?
Oh, this one is a tough question. Yeah, this one is a tough question. I'll tell you the fact that when I come here, I'm not saying I'm going to blame maybe the little bit of interaction with the Omani citizens with the Chinese. Currently there are more opening. But before, the idea of studying is to go study abroad, not in China. The more I tell them I come to China, in China, they say like, why are you going to China? Why don't you go to UK, to US? I told them, if I go to US and UK, they are already like, they reached it's their target. They're like, I mean, they are developed already. So I want to learn from people who are like me, like us. Like from developing countries. That's why I've chosen to come to this, specifically to this program. Yeah, it was really crazy when I come here in 2015. I've got a culture shock because.
What kind of shock?
I'll tell you one of the funny stories is like when I come here, I put in my mind that I cannot even walk in China.
Why?
Because there are a lot of people in there. It's like 1,400,000,000. But the funny part is the moment we reach here, it was 2 p.m. We were super tired. I told my friend, let's get a nap. Then, but that nap was a long nap. So we woke up at 8. Till we get like to the shower and we get dressed up. Then okay, let's decide and go eat outside. It was almost 10. We went out of our campus in Tsinghua. There was no one in the street. I was like, where's everybody? Is this China? Are we in China? There was no one. There is no even car. But later on, I figured out. I was actually in the academic area, which is Tsinghua and Dako. Those are university areas. Those are student areas. Normally, you don't see students waking up till 10 on that time. They are stressed with a lot of homeworks. They will be either in their rooms or already sleeping. Yeah, because they need to wake up early morning to do your things in classes and stuff. Yeah.
We just actually had a question from Facebook for you.
Okay.
It's a little bit about how you're finding life in China and integrating. This question is just about your cooking. Have you also starting to cook Chinese foods now that you're in China?
Not yet. But I proposed to my sister to try the Chinese tofu, but I don't know how to cook it yet. It's like because the tofu is more like a miracle. The moment I've heard about tofu, yes, some of them they didn't adopt it. They asked me, "Are you okay with tofu?" I told them it's fine. Even I'm sorry to say that, even they call it the stinky tofu, but it's yes, the smell, but it's
a bit smelly.
But it's tasty. It's tasty. Yeah, for me, if they say, "Are you sure you're loving? Are you sure you're loving?" I told them I'm loving it. The funny part about tofu is when I figure out that they're not only just doing tofu, they even adjust tofu to look like a meat, either chicken or fish. It's like, oh, this is amazing. It's like, it tastes similar, it's a great experience for me. But to me, I always cook my home's food in here in China. But when I go to back at home, I definitely miss off the ingredients that make the Chinese food.
Yeah.
So, and we have a lot of Chinese restaurants back at home. Even those who are Chinese in my country, they struggle to find the Chinese food. Although everybody loves their country's food, so they struggle to find the specific Chinese ingredients.
So talking about taste from home, can you find some, Arabic restaurant here in China?
Oh, here in China there are a lot of Arabic restaurants, which is like...
A lot of?
Not that a lot of, but in the area which contain those Arabic food. And we have similarities, like those from Turkish, Persian, Iran. Those restaurants here, they are more like Arabic way of food, which is close, not similar, but there are some like similarities, which is in Salitun area, in Yabalu area, in Solana area. Those the areas that have similar, have restaurants that, like Arabic restaurants, have the same taste of back at home food.
Does it taste like home?
It is, yeah, a little bit. But I'm not saying it's 100%, but yes, yeah. So, and even yesterday we tried one of the desserts, which is, we call it Ali Mama, which is also famous in the Arab country.
That's your favorite thing?
It's favorite dessert. And we have it in 1001 Night last night.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's actually another one of the Facebook questions is, what is your favorite Arabic dessert? So
it's Ali Mama.
We call it Ali Mama, yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. So when you just eat here, do you prefer like Chinese food or more Arabic food?
For me personally, I don't mind. I don't mind. Since we have this in the Muslim culture. Things of eating is not to have any pork in it, but other things are okay.
So you're willing to try out new stuff?
Yeah, for me, I love food. The thing that represents me from if you know the anime cartoons, in the one of the movies. I don't know if you heard about it, Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Ratatouille. This little rat, he represents me in eating, because when I eat, I love mixing food. I love the taste of the individual food, and I love the mix of it. One of the funny thing is when I go back at home, my aunt never sits beside me because you're ruining the dish. I always mix them, eat. The mixture, everything is like amazing, and like how the food actually tastes. And the Chinese has its unique food, which
Definitely.
is I never tried meat with sweet. I never tried shrimp with sweet. We always have it as either bitter or sour or with salty. I never tried it sweet. But the moment I tried it in China, it's unique. It's something unique I never experienced. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, when I always go, one of the favorite dishes that I order is the sweet shrimp. They have the shrimp that's sweet and with some onions. It's amazing. With some, I don't know how to call it. There's a spicy they're using it. It makes your tongue like
a bit
numb. Yeah. When I tried it, what is this? Then my Chinese friends like, avoid that. I was like, it's already there. Yeah, it's like
saffron pepper maybe.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's like it makes numb. For us, we don't use it back at home. We don't use it. The moment I've tried it in China, what is that? Avoid this thing, dude. No, it's already I already got it. But it's okay. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, an awful difference. It's good. It's still good.
Very good if you're open to just try out new things.
All that. A lot of the forum tomorrow and also the Belt and Road Initiative is about kind of learning together, like sharing achievements or sharing innovation. Have you had experiences in China of things that you would like to bring back to Oman that you think China has done which could help?
To China already we have a 40 years of friendship and cooperation, but some of the citizens maybe lack of knowledge. I'm not saying lack of knowledge, they don't read about it. But if you come and see, there are a lot of information that you could read about the initiative that the Chinese government are doing for my government, and the cooperation between the two, and also the Omani right of voting for united China. This is one of the things that we are having also between the Omani government and the Chinese government, and the Belt and Road Initiative that the China is embracing right now. Currently, it's everyone. Whenever you go, you would hear about the Belt and Road. The Belt and Road Initiative is helping Omanis through the Gawadar port that the Chinese investing in Pakistan. If you go all the way from Xinjiang to the Pakistani territory, to the Gawadar port, if that port sees the lights, we have another stop, which is the dry dock. Chinese are building the industrial park in Oman, in this dry dock area, which is Dukomu. In Chinese, it's Dokomo. So this area, it's amazing for Omanis and for the Chinese and Omani cooperation. And they invest more than $11 billion, which is amazing. And it's a huge cooperation. They will build a lot of factories, industries, and also they will help the infrastructure. This is what I love, the interfering of the Chinese government in any development.
But can you talk on a more smaller scale? Just what are things you love about China and you want to bring back to your home?
What I love the most is what actually I'm currently doing, which is I'm doing a PhD, and my focus is renewable energy. The thing that I want to bring to Oman is China is, it's ranked, if I'm not mistaken, is #1 in investing in renewable energies, which is solar, wind, those things. Not hydro, but the solar and the wind. They're #1, I think, investing in such things. Yeah. That's why I want to bring such technologies. We are already embracing such technologies, but not in a large scale. We are oil and gas companies. Industrial countries which depend mostly on oil and gas, so we want to diversify that, all trying to use other energy sources, which is renewable energy. We're using some oil, some solar now, photovoltaic panels, but not that much. So I want to bring the Chinese technology to Oman to embrace such things.
Absolutely, but just in your everyday life, are there any things you feel like really convenient that you want to bring back home? to have your family's members maybe try out and all that? Do you have anything?
Yes, if I'm getting you, maybe it's like maybe the culture of like having the food. What I love to the sharing foods. For us, sometimes we tend to have our own dish, but I love the way of having the round tables.
Oh,
yeah,
like
the
you
round
can
tables.
get food from other people's plates?
They will bring the dishes. Then you get like you take from here, from there, from there. But for us, we don't have different dishes. Like as different as the Chinese dishes, because the moment you come here, you'll experience that wow, Chinese are eating a lot. But if you see exactly, they are focusing little from each dish, that's why you cannot see them like us. We use a lot of things. We use bread, rice as main course, so we hit it a lot. Only one dish, which causes us a lot of maybe. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it causes a lot of maybe you get a lot of fat and you gain a lot of maybe
calories.
Yeah, a lot of diseases, which is like diabetes and stuff. Yeah, because we use a lot of high carbohydrates, which is bread and rice, which is affecting
Oh, he's back!
I'll help you.
Wow.
Okay, so we're going to check out how good a cook Basha is.
So, how do you call this again?
This is tomato with garlic and onion.
Okay, do our audience want to have a closer look at this dish?
Don't forget to send in your comments and questions.
If you have any comments on this dish.
Super Chef Basha.
Thank you.
Yeah, hashtag Chef Basha. Wow, that looks really, really nice.
Yeah,
I've actually never tried anything like this. Wow.
So
Okay.
there's also hummus.
So how do we eat this?
We will use the small dishes.
What is that?
Oh, shall I get the
This is
dishes?
hummus with tahiniya.
Do we want to get a closer look on this as well? Yeah.
You can see this is the hummus and this is the tahiniya.
Do you want me to help you mix it? That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. Yeah.
That's more tahiniya. Okay. Yes.
So what is this? Is it like an appetizer?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a
Wonderful. How do we eat this though?
bread.
With bread?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it like sauce? Do we just put it on the bread then?
No, just like you will take small piece from the bread and directly from the dish you can eat it.
Oh, like we dip into it.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. What about this one? How do you
The
eat
same.
it? The same.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will-
Sounds very cool. Is that something you eat during your daily life back
No,
home?
chopsticks?
We use hummus,
No.
No
but
chopsticks?
this one is a bit
Chopsticks are
different
worse.
from ours because Jordan is a little bit. We have similar dishes, but not all of it. But yeah, we have similar hummus. We have hummus, but we actually brought hummus from there because we don't use.
That's enough,
hummus.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
It's very hot.
Oh.
This is the...
Who are they? I think the cleaning.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, another special guest. Okay, so that's on the hummus. We've got the tomato dish. What is the name of the tomato dish, Basha?
How do you call it?
Tomato dish.
How do you call it in Arabic, though? How do you call it in Arabic?
In Arabic, la Pandora.
Glay Pandora?
Exactly, nice.
Glay Pandora?
Yes.
How good am I? Am I like
Perfect,
local?
Perfect. You are almost Jordanian. now.
Almost Jordanian?
Yeah.
You don't need to
Okay,
have the-
you try it.
and the olive oil.
Ron, you say it.
Like Pandora.
Yeah.
Pandora.
The dish.
Wow, I love
Spoon?
it.
Spoon? No. It's okay.
Okay.
As you can see, we just decorated a little bit.
Oh,
Yes,
why do you want to
also.
put it that way?
This is how they serve it actually.
Oh, this is how they serve it.
Yeah, then
Okay.
they will put a little bit of like where you could put the olive oil in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
I've actually never seen any of this before.
What do you think of the look of it? Are you tempted?
this one.
That looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, so this one is the
How-
hummus.
Okay,
Beautiful.
can you
Yeah.
teach us how to eat this?
Bashar.
Yeah. Let's go, Basha. Chef Basha. Teach us how to eat this.
Yeah, so here you go.
Anything we need to do before we eat this? No? Okay.
Just, and we, as a Muslim, we say Bismillah, that's it.
It's more like a prayer. It's more a phrase that you use. It's more like to start the dish by the like the blessing of God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bismillah.
It's my daughter.
Do we just get our own slice? Okay.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How do we just,
So you
do
go.
we just put one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go for the tomato.
Let's go together. I actually don't
small
know
one,
how to use
small
it.
one.
Uh-huh.
Then try to have it.
What is the oil for?
That is olive oil.
Olive oil.
Hummus never go without olive oil.
Oh, it has to be together. Okay.
Yes.
Mmm,
This is good.
really strong chickpea.
Wow, it's actually really, really good. I like it.
What kind of spices would you normally put in this? Would you put a little bit of spice in as well?
Yeah, just only lime and a little bit salt.
Oh, there's
Okay.
lime inside as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, of course, the honey is like
Oh, this is the sauce.
the sauce,
Okay.
yeah. Simsim.
Okay.
Sim.
A little bit more.
How's it?
I think this
It's really good.
tastes kind of like meat to me.
Like
I
meat.
don't know, yeah. Like a little mid-ish, yeah. How do you like it? Do you have anything like this in the UK?
Well, in the UK, then we have a lot of food from around the Middle East. It's very popular. So when I lived in the UK, I ate hummus
All the
two,
time?
3 times a week. Yeah.
Wow, this is actually my first time trying out this, yeah.
Really?
Very first time.
But this is good hummus. It's really tasty. I think we should try the tomato.
Yeah. Let's do it. How do we eat the tomatoes?
The same way.
Exactly the same, but
The same.
For
How do-
for us, we use the bread to grab the tomato.
Do you just use your hands? Do you
Yeah.
guys use knife and forks and all that? No?
Normally, if we are like colleagues and roommates, normally we don't tend to use forks unless we are in like a fancy restaurant. So it's like more like okay, we use this fork, we use the forks. But in the
At
culture,
home,
in the
wow.
culture, we don't use the fork.
Okay.
As a culture, we use maybe in Jordanian culture.
Yeah, a little bit. We use fork and spoon, but mostly we would like to eat in our hands.
So although your countries are pretty close, you guys still have like different traditions and all that.
Yeah, we have different traditions, but we share the same.
What about the language? Do you guys talk in the? I know you guys
Same
both talk
dialect, you
in. Like, do you have any dialect that you
We do
don't
have
understand?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Each
do have
country
that.
has its own dialect.
Do you guys understand each other if you were
Oh
talking?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah?
There are only specific countries that their dialogue will be really tough for us. Well, those who are dialects from Tunisia, from Algeria, from Morocco, because normally they mix it with the Mazik and they mix it with the French. So it will be a little bit difficult for us to understand. But normally we get from those specific 3 countries we get maybe 30% or 35% of the dialogue. But from the rest of Arab countries we get almost 80% of the dialoct.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are some specific words that maybe we don't get.
Very cool. Why don't we sit down? Let's just sit down.
Yeah.
Sort of just taste the great food from Chef Basha and let's talk.
Welcome. Anytime,
Maybe
anytime.
we can have a couple more questions here. This one from Weibo
Okay.
says, it's a little bit like we touched on, but we can ask it anyway. People in different parts of China enjoy different types of cuisine. Some people love spicy food, others prefer sweet and sour. What are some of the different types of cuisines in Arabic countries? So how does the food differ around Arabic countries?
I would say one of the things that differs from the all Gulf countries and the Arab countries it's the way maybe we do it. We call it madfoun. Do you use? I'm not sure if Jordanian uses it, but I don't think so. We call it Omani shua. Shua means is the barbecued one. How we do this? We bring the meat. We have it in a bag, but it's from the leaves of the bag the bag is made of the tree's leaf.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not the trees, the date palm tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we use that bag and we store the meat after putting it in too much of spicy.
Okay.
We do use a lot of spice on it, a specific spice for this meat. Then we put it in this bag. Then we put it under the ground in a flame hole under the ground for 3 days. Imagine we put it there for 3 days. Then we take it on the 3rd day. So we put it in the 1st day, then 3rd day we take it out from there. It comes super delicious, and trust me, you could ask all the Chinese in Oman, they loved it.
Oh my
It's worth the wait.
god.
Yeah, it's the way of having it.
I
Yeah.
really want to go try it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's unique and it's super spicy, Yeah, normally for us we use it spicy because after the third day you barely feel the spicy in it because you leave it for 3 days under the ground. But it's super hot after the third day. Imagine we closed it and it's still hot in the third day. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds delicious.
Very cool. And I want to ask this for a long time, but what is the saying on the chair? What is the saying?
Oh, this one.
Chair.
This one.
Yeah. Can you introduce me? What is this?
This is Jordanian shmab. This one is like our national shmab. We have many shmab in the Arab area.
How do you call it again? Shmach?
Shmab.
Is that Arabic?
Yes.
Okay, teach me.
Shmab.
Shmach. How good am I?
You are
Shmach.
perfect. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay, John, you try it.
You try it, John.
Schmack.
That's good. It's good.
Shmach.
It's like Germany a little bit.
Okay.
This one we cover our head in the summer, so it will protect us from
the sun.
Also, and at the same we also use it in the winter to protect us from the rain.
Oh.
But recently we use it as a scarf. Also, we can just.
Did
put
you
it like
bring this all the way from your
Yes,
country,
from
Jordan?
my country,
Okay.
yes.
Why don't you put this on John
John.
and see how John's look on that? Wow, that looks.
Like this. That's it. Just on like a scarf.
Oh, feels
More Jordanian now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
feels comfortable.
Nice.
Can I keep wearing it?
Yeah, of course. It's yours if you want.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that looks.
When I was in Jordan maybe 15 years ago, and one of my big memories is that I was in Amman, and we would play football in the main square
Oh, nice.
every day, every evening with like 100 people, and we'd all play. Are you guys enjoying the World Cup? Is it something that's bringing you guys together?
Yeah,
with,
of course.
Yeah, but this World Cup, it kills me. Like all my favorite teams went out one by one. Like what's happening? But it's cool. It's cool. I'm not saying anything because I know England is there. I support them because they never got it. So I'm saying this is my favorite. Yeah, so far. Yeah.
So you're saying England's going to win?
Yeah, actually for us we raise a lot of UKs because the Omanis and
There's ties.
the British relationship.
Absolutely. So is soccer something you guys would do during your free time?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, every time.
Every time? Yeah,
I love soccer. I love
tell
soccer.
me.
Yeah. I'm playing with the team, the Beida.
With that team right now, the varsity?
Yeah, we are playing the Olympic. There's a tournament. I don't know the name in Chinese, but
That's cool.
Yeah, because my Chinese is a little bit bad because I'm struggling a little. I'm trying to learn it. Yeah, so we are playing football in there, and we are now in the top of the league.
Wow.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
two more
players.
rounds. We have 2 more rounds. If we finish this league among the top 3, then we'll be qualifying for the second round, which is good. Yeah,
So
we
you said you
are
play-
more like the World Cup right now.
Wow. So you said you play soccer or football with Chinese?
With Chinese, yeah, I love playing with them because they are united when they play. I'm not saying anything about my friends when they play because we tend to be selfish when we play. But when you play with Chinese, they tend to be as a team. So,
Right.
so we're all like they pass me the ball, and the good thing is like you are Lawai. It means maybe you are a little bit expert. So they're passing the ball to score. And among the team, I'm the top scorer. So
Wow,
I scored 10.
top
I scored,
scorer.
yeah. But in the league, I'm the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the 4th. Yeah.
So you got a lot of time actually interacting with Chinese people.
We do not only the football. The funny part, the good thing about this tournament and those guys that I'm playing with, not only the football. We have a lot of activities. After we finish, maybe we go have dinner. Maybe we go and travel. Like
wow.
not only just playing football because we have membership. I'm not just like there. We have a membership maybe to pay, and so I'm there as also a member, and they consider me since I'm a student. They give me even half the price of being. I love football. I would pay my life. So,
Okay.
Oh, you shouldn't say it. I'll put the price up.
He's actually the one who took us the first time here in Beijing to play football. So I played as a goalkeeper. He played as a
So you
defender, attacker,
know
midfield, everything.
Is that how you guys know each other?
No. Actually.
No. Okay.
Yeah, we know
That's
each
okay.
other here.
There's
So do
only
you have any Chinese friends as well? I know you actually
Yes,
participate in a lot of activities here in Beijing.
I've been here in Beijing before 3 years, so I had Chinese friends since that time. I'm still in touch with them, and also I have my colleagues in Beijing University. So we go out, we have some picnics, we go to restaurants together. We travel together. They are very nice. They are very friendly. Even the whole society is harmony and friendly society. So
Absolutely.
I love Beijing.
Love Beijing so far, and I know that you were thinking of getting another degree probably next year. Or, you know.
I have my wife is already accepted in Tsinghua University.
Tsinghua University.
So I'm trying in China Agricultural University.
You're alumni there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm alumni from there. Yeah, I support you. Go there. You would love it. You would love the university.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really heartening to hear how integrated everything is, particularly. I found that as well. It's a very friendly place to be, Beijing, and you're kind of working together a lot where we work as well. A lot of different nationalities. It's a very heartening and encouraging thing.
Right. I know you guys may have some language barriers when you order or when you just go out and daily life, you know, because not every single Chinese people speak English. How do you usually deal with that? Can you tell me some stories when you ordering food or?
We actually use Google Translate.
Google Translate. What if your phones are out of batteries? What do you do?
I'll tell you the funny part about the Chinese hospitality or those who work in restaurants. They bear a lot of time with us, so they don't feel like okay go or something. No, they actually looking carefully what do you want.
So they be like very patient.
They're super patient. It's like okay, I want this. They will bring it. No, then okay, they will go again and bring something else. Oh no, oh yes, bingo, it's this. Yeah, so this is what I love. So yeah, maybe we couldn't reach to what we want, but actually they bear a lot of patience with us, and this is what we love. So like okay, we don't.
Actually, yesterday I asked for cola in the restaurant. Cola, it's easy.
Cola.
So they brought me naan. I don't know why bread. I don't know why.
How do you do? What do you say to them?
I eat the naan and also I ordered another.
You don't say back? You don't say I don't want this?
No.
Okay.
It's
You're
okay.
very nice.
Maybe they knew you really wanted the bread.
Yeah, maybe. could be. Yeah.
Alright, so what if your phone is out of batteries and you can't really do Google Translate? How do you
We
usually
will use maybe body language.
gestures?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us some stories.
Okay, I've been in a restaurant once, and also I want a gyro. I didn't know that gyro means chicken.
That's chicken. You don't know about that at that
Yeah,
time.
so I want just chicken. So I had to do like chicken sound, so like so they will understand it.
Do they understand
Every
it?
time I go there now, they will say "pak pak pak." It has came, you know. So I just
And they remember you. Isn't that
Yeah,
good?
that's-
Yeah. And you guys become friends, hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there are really some interesting stories when you
Yeah,
guys
of
are
course,
here in
of course.
China.
I would love my kids next year. If I had the scholarship, I would love my kids to experience the same life that I'm experiencing in China. How friendly they are, how nice they are. The people are here in China, not just in Beijing, and everywhere. Because we've been traveling to Shenzhen, Shanghai, Hangzhou, Suzhou, all of them. The people are very nice, very friendly. So.
Do you have the same feeling? Do you think?
For me, yes, it's more the same. We always tend to find the hospitality is like really overwhelming. It's for us. We love the case. We love the ideas. The moment we go there, the hospitality of the Chinese blown our expectation. It was like, no, we don't think that they could do this. Then they brings you with something really amazing. I remember we went to one of the village, I don't recall the name, but one of the hospitalities that normally they do for the guests is they stop it's more like a bridge, they will cut you off. Before you go up to the meal, they will try to sing a song for you. Then you need to sing another song. If they found it interesting, they'll open the gate for you, so you could go for the meal.
That's
Which
very
was, it was like
interesting.
amazing that I was doing the Omani traditional song, and with my friends from other countries, from developing countries also, they were also with me, along with me, and they start clapping. Then they loved the thing. Then they opened the gate. We went to eat their meal. It was an amazing experience for me. I never expect like such culture, and now I'm really in love with such culture.
And I bet you guys saw a lot of things different than your own culture. I know there might be some old ladies or like middle-aged ladies dancing during nighttime on the street. Isn't that a culture shock for you the first time you guys saw it?
Yeah, it's like if you go to any community actually here in town, because I've been here for maybe more than 2 years now. If you go to any community, like dormitories or communities in China here, you find a lot of people gather together, like couples, they dance, either specific dance or maybe dancing like even Western styles of dance, maybe like, you know, different yogas even. I was like fascinated. The first thing that I was having a cultural shock with, when I love going to the gym a lot. And when I came to China here, I thought to go, because I've seen in Chenhua there are a lot of outdoor gym. I thought, okay, it's an outdoor gym. In the morning, I'll wake up early morning, I'll go to the outdoor gym. I woke up super early, to me it was super early, around 5:30. I went there till I get dressed up and everything. I was there at 6. I was amazed. A lot of Chinese women, a lot of kids even, a lot of old guys are there doing exercises. Like, what?
Morning exercises.
What? I was like, no way. I thought I'd be the first.
Yeah.
But no, it was like, it was a mind. I even tend to take one of the video for one of an old Chinese guy. He's doing pull-up. He was even doing pull-up more than I could do. I was amazed. I was like taking video. Super happy. Like, oh, I take video. Then I went to him. I said like, Maywanti, something like this, the thing that I know basic. Then he said like, no, that actually I was tending to send it to my home. To tell them like, see what old people can do.
So you want to share your Chinese experience to your whole family. And you decided to bring your whole family back to Beijing, hopefully next year or something. Yeah, definitely looking forward to see your wives and kids coming.
Sure.
Wonderful people.
Nice. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Once again, with all the cooks and your experiences, great stories to hear, and once again, thank you so much.
Thank you for this interview. I'm very happy for that.
I guess we're just gonna wrap up from here, and once again, CGTN is gonna live stream President Xi Jinping's speech tomorrow on our app. Also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Weibo. So make sure to tune in to CGTN China Global Television Network to find out more on all you need to know about China-Arab States cooperation. And with that, I'm Zhao, and this is my colleague.
I'm John. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to leave any more comments you may have, and Zhao or myself, or maybe Basha or Nasser will get back to you with the answers. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, should we have some more food?